Warrior, here we are, another video. Today we're actually in Orlando. We are about to leave the country. You can see it's a beautiful place. But we're here in my girlfriend's house. And we're leaving the country today. We're leaving the US and we're going to Brazil, okay? So just to give you a little update of my life, I've been here in the US for almost 8 years and it's time to leave. So just gonna embark ourselves in a different adventure. We're going to Brazil for 1.5 months, then to Spain, that's where I'm from, for another 1.5 months, and then we're going to Australia. So this video, I wanted to make it about who you are, about the goals that you have, the goals that you want to accomplish, and how you're gonna start today, okay? So again, I'm gonna refer to health goals, but this actually can go to any area in life, okay? Look, the situation you're in today, right, comes from the past. So situation that you see me right now, everything, the appearance, the way I look, the way I talk, the way I communicate, the way I do everything, comes from what I've done in the past, okay? Because the past has shaped me to become this person. So if I want to see something different today, I need to start doing different things, right? In the future, I need to do different things in order to change. Otherwise, I'll stay the same or I go the same path. Okay, so when it comes to you, health goals, what do you want to do? You want to lose weight, you want to lose that belly, you want to build confidence in front of the mirror, you want to have better relationships, you want to do what? Okay. So that's something that you need to find yourself. So find it out first and then come back to the video, because if you don't know what you want, then there is not really any action plan that you can take, right? You need to first of all set your goals and then develop the action plan. But anyways, if you already have the goal, let's say you want to lose the belly. Why? Because it makes you feel bad, because it gives you no confidence, because it doesn't really make you stay present. It doesn't make you happy, because you know you have a belly that you shouldn't have. You know, this is lack of discipline, right? Because you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, wow, I know I can do much better than this. I mean, I'm just making bad choices, daily. I'm choosing chips over a piece of fruit. I'm choosing eating a pizza on a Friday night because I don't have anything to cook. That rather than planning ahead, I'm cooking maybe like a chicken salad or something. So at the end of the day, it's the decisions you make that are gonna determine who you are and where you're going to be. So again, let's say that losing your belly is your goal. The key point of this video, and this is third minute, okay? Third minute. I'm gonna give it to you already. If you want that belly to go out, to go away, you need to act, you need to behave like the person that has no belly or that has the abdomen that you want. Literally. Why? Because the person that has the abdomen that you want has behaved in the past in a certain way in order to achieve that goal. You see what I mean? So you literally need to copy and do whatever that person did or is doing, right? If that person is still on track to maintain that nice abdomen that he or she developed. It is literally the only way to do it. It is literally the only way to do it. So you might have a belly today, but if you act like the person that has the abdomen you want, you will get there at some point. It might take long, short, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but you're going to get there. So you need to start behaving like that person. Even when you don't have results, you need to stay disciplined and you need to behave like that person. Look, the result is guaranteed. It's just a matter of time. You need to be patient enough and you need to be disciplined enough, and you need to try not to succumb to dopamine, to activities that are gonna just release quick happiness or quick joy, but then they actually not go. They're not they're not gonna keep you on track. They don't go along your goals. They actually go against them, like food, binge eating episodes, laziness, procrastination, stuff like that. Right? They provide quick dopamine, they provide quick happiness, quick relaxation, quick whatever, but at the end of the day, it's something that you actually regret later. So knowing this, you need to find the behavior that the person you want to become has. So I'm gonna ask you now, so you're actually gonna give me the answer. You think the person that is in shape, you think me, that you see me here, right? What do you think I do? I'm gonna put myself as an example because I've been in shape for years, okay? So it means that I've been doing certain behavior daily that has led me to be here. So now that's actually what I'm trying to teach you, okay? This is what I coach. I coach fitness, and I coach basically teaching you how to develop physical transformation in order to, as a means to, change internally. Because you need a physical transformation first before you can look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, I love what I see. I'm so confident. I know I can walk up into a room and inspire everyone. I know I could build good relationships with healthy people as well. And now I have energy to do all the projects that I want to do. And there is no limitations, no obstacles for what I want to do. That's how I want to make you feel. How? By developing a physical transformation first. Okay? And the other part literally comes automatically. So I'm gonna ask you, what do you think I do when I wake up? And I'm gonna give you two options. Option one, I stay in bed for half an hour scrolling on my phone, social media. Then I go downstairs and I grab a croissant and I drink coffee. Okay. And of course, this is waking up at 10 a.m. Option two, I wake up consistently at 6 a.m. I go downstairs. I challenge myself mentally because I'm reading a book about praying. It's a 40-day prayer challenge when I'm not religious, I'm not Catholic, but I'm open to it. I'm open to God's word and I want to feel it, sense it, hear it. I don't know what it is, but I'm open-minded. So challenging myself first, mentally. Then I make a coffee. Then I come out here. In this case, it was here, normally at my house. And I do exercise. I do burpees for about 10 minutes, just to wake up, to break a sweat, to basically elevate my frequency. Which one do you think I do? Option two, right? There you go. For lunch, okay? Lunchtime comes. I can, option one. I get the car and I go to Domino's Pizza right down the road to get a pizza for myself and a regular Coke. Okay. Why? Because I don't have time to cook. You know, I have other things to do. I have job to do. I have work. I have a call with the clients. So I just need something quick to satisfy my hunger, and then I go back to work. Option two, I plan ahead, and if I have a lot of calls with my clients, and I have work to do on the laptop, and I won't have a lot of time to cook, I'm gonna prepare myself beforehand. I'm gonna prevent it because I know it's coming, and I'm gonna meal prep. I'm gonna meal prep brown rice, salmon, grilled salmon, and vegetables. And I'm gonna add some cottage cheese on top just to make it as the sauce. I'm gonna eat my lunch at home. I just need to warm it up, and then I'm gonna continue working. What option do you think I choose? One or two? Two. So this is the whole point. Okay, this is all the whole point. I could give you dozens of options and dozens of scenarios, but I just want you to see how a person that you want to be in the body, that they want to acquire that body, behaves. Okay. Again, this is what I do to get to this level. It doesn't mean that you need to get to this level. You know, look, I have a 9% body fat. I scanned when I was at the university. I was doing a master's, and I basically offer myself to be a subject of a study. Okay, and the subject of a study, they used to take body composition measurements. Okay, again, not to make it very technical, but basically they put me on a scanner and they tell you what's your body fat percentage. They found 9% on me, and this is the most accurate measurement. Okay, it's called DEXA scan, and it has a estimation error of 2 or 3%. Okay, 2 or 3%, up or down. So I got a 9%. So that means that maximum that I could have is 11, 12 max, and then the lowest I could go was 5 or 6. Yeah. Um, so those are my measurements. Okay, I don't you don't need to go to 9% body fat. You might be just at 15, and that's completely fine. It's healthy. Okay, it's a good body shape. It's something that you can be proud of. Right? Again, I challenge myself more so I can go to 9% because I like myself like that. Okay, but you don't need to. Again, these are the habits that are gonna take you there. Okay, there is no way around. You need to start behaving like that person. If you have a belly but you're already behaving like this, let me tell you that you don't have a belly anymore, because the person with the belly doesn't behave that way. How you look today, again, is a consequence of what you've been doing in the past. So if you change it today, from now on, and then you behave like the person that has abs, that has a good shape, that is proud of himself or herself, that's literally all you need to do. You are already that person. It's just a matter of time for it to happen. So don't give up. It's gonna guarantee results. Just behave like that person that you want to be. If you want to know how I behave, I normally don't post it on YouTube. On YouTube, I like to just have longer videos like this in which I provide value and I give my knowledge to you for free. But if you follow my Instagram at Viedma, Viedmad at the end, I'm gonna put it in the description. I document my life daily on the stories, so you actually see how I behave, what I do, things that I eat, what exercise I do, my daily life, my habits, everything. Things that I think about, things that I reflect on, the time I wake up, the time I go to bed. And then I post, of course, reels that also provide value but are more quick for slower attention span. Okay, that's how social media is done. But anyways, that's the video. I hope you take the message home, which is start behaving today like the person you want to become. Once you do that, you're already that person. It's just a matter of time to get there. Okay. But hey, I'm gonna send you all my strength. If you wanna join my program, Team Warriors, that's what you learn. You are going to get a physical transformation. I've worked with women. I work with women mainly. So I have a program 3 months. In 3 months, all of them have lost over 10 pounds. All of them. I don't care the starting point. All of them 10 pounds at least. Some of them 17, 15. It depends on where you start. Where's your starting point? Of course, the more beginner you are, the more results you're going to get. The more advanced, the slower you're gonna progress, right? Because you're gonna touch the ceiling. But if you want a team of winners, just send me a message on Instagram, on YouTube, whatever. Just leave a comment. Find a way to contact me, and then you will join Team Warriors, which is a team of just winners, okay, that behave like winners and that become winners. How? By transforming physically first, getting a body that you're proud of, that you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, yes, this is me. I can do anything in this world, and that automatically is gonna change you internally, building more confidence, building self-esteem, boosting your self-esteem, creating better relationships, impacting every area in your life positively. So let's do it.